for this week's report. The Squamscott Sewer Siphons make it under the river. A preview of events coming to town this summer. The Exeter Area Chamber of Commerce hosts the Great Cocktail Challenge. And the American Independence Festival is just around the corner. For Exeter TV, I'm Will Tapley, and this is the Exeter Biweekly Report. Let's get started. Right after we published our last report, the Squamscott Sewer Siphon project hit a big milestone with the pulling of the final siphon pipe under the river. We followed the construction project and have this recap of the work to date and a preview of what's to come.
The second of two sewer siphon pipes was successfully pulled under the river on Friday, June 7th. The project had run into several issues recently, starting in mid-March when the drilling rod disconnected while crews were widening the hole with an 18-inch reamer. At the time of disconnection, the reaming drill was approximately 500 feet from the parkway heading towards the mill side of the river. The break was later determined to be caused by a weld failure in the drill rod approximately 160 feet from the drill rig. Throughout the remainder of March and the beginning of April, the contractors attempted to extract the 18-inch reamer and the drill rods. The process involved using an air hammer and the drill rig to push a metal casing onto the reamer. These attempts ultimately proved unsuccessful and were stopped on April 12th. For the next month, the subcontractor conducted exploratory drilling. They also evaluated the angle and depth of approaching with the drill rods to find a more suitable path forward. In late May, the crews were successful in making it across the river and began the reaming process to widen the hole for the pipe. On Wednesday, June 5th, the project hit a major milestone with the 18-inch reamer successfully making it from the Swayze Parkway side of the river to the mill side. Pulling of the pipe started on Thursday, and after some minor adjustments was started again on Friday the 7th in the morning, and was completed after around 4 hours. We spoke to DPW Director Steve Cronin to talk about how the project was progressing.
This project has been very challenging, I think, for everyone in the department. I think we're somewhat relieved that we're nearing the finish line. The contractor will begin installation of some control structures for the new siphon, which will eventually be connected to the existing sewer system. We expect that work to take approximately 1 to 2 months. And at that point, we'll be ready to decommission the existing siphons and place the new siphons online.
With the project shifting into another phase, be sure to follow updates on the town website and follow Public Works on Facebook to stay in the know.
A summer full of events awaits residents and visitors of Exeter. Here's a quick preview of what's happening this season.
Exeter in the summer is a total hub for all kinds of fun and exciting activities. Folks from all around will find their June and July to be one that is heavily occupied by music, dance, celebrations, and more. David Tovey, the Assistant Parks and Rec Director and former reporter, could not wait to express his excitement for what's to come this summer.
Parks and Rec is so excited about all the music we're going to have this summer. Downtown, at the Parkway, Townhouse Common, we hope to see you there.
You heard him right. Live music in Swayze Parkway every Thursday evening and Townhouse Common every Tuesday. But don't forget the brass band on Mondays right outside the town hall and the bandstand. On top of the magical mystical tunes, we cannot forget everyone's favorite holiday, Independence Day, which will not be the 4th of July, as David explains.
So we do not celebrate the 4th of July on July 4th, but what we do here in Exeter is celebrate on July 13th because it took the Declaration of Independence about a week or two to make its way up to Exeter on horse and buggy.
There just isn't enough time to explain all the fun stuff going on this year, but one thing we do know is when it gets hot, there's one place for people to go.
We got our lovely Dan Haley Memorial Pool. As you can see, we are ready to go. We've been working hard all off season to have an amazing experience for everyone here down at the pool. So we hope to see you down here. Get your sunscreen, get your towels ready. Bring your appetite, because we got the snack shack, dishing out Memories ice cream, hot food, all the refreshments you could think of, snacks, everything, you name it. It's gonna be a great time, and we cannot wait to see you down here.
If you want to know the full itinerary of things going on this summer, you can visit the town website at exeternh.gov/recreation.
The Exeter Area Chamber of Commerce is back again with their annual event, the Great Cocktail Challenge. The Chamber sat down with past winner Street Exeter to talk about the local restaurant competition.
The return of the Great Cocktail Challenge is upon us. Restaurants all across Exeter will face off against one another to create the most delicious cocktail of all time. And you, the thirsty citizen of our town, will decide who gets to take home the coveted prize of most delicious cocktail. Sponsored by Exeter Oral Surgery, between July 19th to the 28th, the Exeter Chamber of Commerce asks local restaurants to design their greatest drink yet, and through the people's votes will determine who takes home the gold. Renee Weiland, the Chamber's event coordinator, paid a visit to Street in downtown Exeter to speak with last year's Cocktail Challenge winner. This is what she had to say.
Hi, I'm Renee Weiland from the Exeter Chamber of Commerce, and I'm here today with Liz from Street in Exeter, the winner of last year's Cocktail Challenge. And we're here to talk about this year's competition. It's happening in July this year. We're so excited. It's happening from the 19th to the 28th of July, and we're looking for some summer cocktails. Have you decided what you're making yet?
I don't want to give away any of my secrets, but we did just do a whole menu change, so there is a lot of good options, but I do have a couple in mind. I don't know yet. So many ideas. I don't know. I'm kind of torn all over the place.
So Liz, did you keep the Davy Jones on the menu?
Definitely, yes. We have the Davy Jones on the menu.
So this year's sponsor again is Exeter Dental and Oral Surgery, and are you excited to work with them again this year?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. So as last year's winner, do you have any advice for people who are going to be joining the competition this year?
My advice would be you want to make something that's going to be stand out but still approachable. So summer flavors, something unique.
So Liz, do you think you're going to win this competition again this year?
Absolutely. There's no way I'm not. You're going to have to come and get it for me.
There you go, all right. Liz, thanks so much for doing this with us today. We're looking forward to your drink and all the drinks that are coming up in the summer competition. And thank you to everyone who is going to be joining the competition and coming as patrons to drink the drinks and try these cocktails.
So remember, July 19th to the 28th, visit your local participating restaurants and cast your votes at exeterarea.org. Please drink responsibly.
And finally, to celebrate the anniversary of the arrival of the Declaration of Independence to New Hampshire in 1776, the American Independence Museum is hosting the 34th American Independence Festival in downtown Exeter on Saturday, July 13th. Here's some more information about the event. Step into your local history at the 34th American Independence Festival in downtown Exeter on July 13th. Celebrate New Hampshire's reception of the Declaration of Independence with live readings and an up-close view of the original document. Explore 18th century crafts, games, and music. Meet historical figures like George Washington, and enjoy local brews in the beer garden, all for free. Don't miss this day of heritage and fun for the whole family. Learn more at independencefestival.org. That does it for this week's report. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe to help us spread the word. And head over to the town website and subscribe to the town's email newsletter to get this show and other town news sent straight to your inbox. We'll be back on July 5th for the next edition of the show. For Exeter TV, I'm Will Tapley, and this has been the Exeter Biweekly Report. Have a good weekend, Exeter.